Hey guys, it's me. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023. Whew. I don't know if I ever thought we'd make it here. I hope everybody had a great holiday, a good chance to rest and just get rejuvenated over the break. I'll be honest, I didn't. I was traveling and I just couldn't sleep. So thankfully, ever since I've been home, I've been able to sleep. And so hopefully I'll be able to show up on Sunday ready and rested. Um, so we're in a new year, you guys. It's 2023, and I don't know if you guys watched my last video of 2022 where I just kind of encourage you guys to start reflecting on last year and to start looking forward to this year. So just if you haven't done that, or if you're like, man, it's just really hard because you have kids at home or there's just so many things, at the end of January, I don't know if you guys can check the app. We do what's called a soul care retreat, and it's at the building. It's just for one day. I think they give lunch. It's just a great time to give you a space, no kids. It's just a great time to give you a space to where you can just sit and reflect. They'll lead you through some exercises, and so I would just encourage you guys, especially if you're like, there's no way I'd be able to do this at home. I don't know how to do this. To sign up for that and attend. It's just a great space to do that. Unfortunately, I will not be there just because I have something else already planned that weekend. But I will be in the building, so you guys will see me around if you attend. Yeah, I would just encourage you guys, like I said, to sign up if you are available to do that, especially just to give you guys some space to just really process the past year and look forward to next year. This week, you guys, this Sunday, there's a lot happening. I know it's like January, we just got back, but there's things are going to just start to pick up over the next few weeks and months, and so I just want to start cluing you guys into what's going on. Because it's a new year, there's a lot of new things. Each week, I'll probably have a lot of these videos at the beginning of the year, just because there's going to be a lot of new things I want to cue you guys into and reminders and stuff like that. So first of all, we're starting a new series called Measured Up. I'll be honest, the graphics are really weird because they use roller coasters and stuff as their theme, which to me doesn't connect with Measure Up. But it's all about the idea. It's about the early life and ministry of Jesus. So it's, when his family had to flee to Egypt, when they find Jesus teaching in the temple, when he gets baptized, when he's tempted in the desert, when he begins his ministry. It's all about the beginning of Jesus' ministry, and so it's all about growing up in the Lord. Couple things, and I'll try to clue you guys in the month. I actually had to switch weeks 4 and 5, just because it wasn't chronological. They put Jesus being tempted in the desert and then being baptized, and that's actually not correct. It's actually Jesus gets baptized and then he goes and tempted in the desert, and then he calls his first disciples. And so I just put everything's not in order. Everything is still in the bins according to the weeks in which they should be. But I'll just cue you guys. But on Planning Center, where you get your lesson plans, it is the correct week. So if you're like, wait, this is the 4th week of the month, this says week 5, yes, that's how it's supposed to go. This Sunday is our pajamas and Pop Tart Sunday. So you guys can come on your pajamas. We're going to encourage kids to come in their pajamas. It's kind of like a coming out of hibernation party. Typically, we do this right before the Christmas break, but because of the choir and knowing that the kids would all want to dress up and stuff like that, we didn't do that in December. So this is a coming out of hibernation pajamas and Royal Pop Tarts for the kids party. You guys can come in your pajamas. I know if you're like, well, then I have to go sit in service, just go in the bathroom and change. That's what I do. Although I'll be captaining, so I'll be in my pajamas all morning, which is kind of wonderful, you guys, if I'm honest. Also, January 19th, it's a Thursday night, you guys. We have our trauma training. This was postponed from the fall. I heard from a lot of you that you wanted to make it and you couldn't, given the date. So I picked a new date. I have been telling you guys this for over a month now, this new date. So hopefully you guys have put it on your calendar. I do need you guys to RSVP so that you can come. And I need to know if you need childcare or not, so I can hire sitters and stuff like that. So it's kind of later, so we won't have dinner, but I'll have snacks and drinks available while we're meeting and doing the trauma informed training. So I have a link in this email for you guys to sign up for that. Also, you guys should have all received an email from me for about our pickleball night. So it's just because we didn't have a time to do an end of year celebration as a whole church, we're doing something in January. It's going to be pickleball. pickleball at a bar, which I've never played pickleball. I'm actually kind of excited. I've been wanting to try this, and so I'm looking forward to having a fun night with everybody to do this. This is for adults only, so teenagers. I know there's a lot of youth that serve on our team, and I'm very appreciative and so thankful for you guys. I will try to plan something for us in the next month or two for us to have a chance to hang out. So stay tuned for all of that. The other thing is, oh, because it's a new year, our coloring books, you guys, if you remember, for the that include the weekly coloring pages. Last year should hopefully be handed out. Weren't handed out at the end of last year. Please hand them out this Sunday or the next couple of Sundays as kids come to church. And when you hand it to the parents, let them know, like, this isn't just a coloring book. This coloring book actually contains a piece of paper that highlights exactly what their child learned over the entire year in Kidventure. And so it includes like the big ideas, the Bible stories. So it's just a really great resource for families to be like, so it's not just a coloring book, but it's just a great resource for parents to be like, oh, let's go back and look at this, or they can talk about it as they're coloring, or if the kids want to show off their pictures, they can. But then we have new ones. So again, these are great things to have out at the beginning of class. For the kids that like to color, you can write the kids' names on it, so it's their coloring book. So again, at the end of this year, they get to walk out with their coloring books. So yeah, so don't forget the coloring books. And then in February, and I don't have a date for this yet, but I'll send this to you guys as soon as possible. We're going to do an all-team training. So we haven't done one of these since before COVID. So this is going to be like vision night, a chance for like any updates, things we're going to do new throughout the year. We'll get a chance to meet in our individual age groups and just do some training there. So this is like one of the very few times where, like, so like the trauma training is like, man, I wish you guys could make it. I hope you can make it. It's very important. But you could decide not to come. The all-team training in February, guys, is one of those mandatory things. This is one of the things where I look at people, I'm like, unless you really can't make it, I really need all of you guys there. So I will get you guys a date here in the next week or so you can put it on the calendars and block it out. But I really would love to see you guys all there. So I just want to say welcome to 2023, you guys. I'm really excited for this year. I don't know. I'm really excited for what the Lord's going to do with our kids this year. I feel like things are going to change. I think things are going to be great. And I just think, I don't know, if you guys haven't had a chance just to sit back and celebrate 2022, a lot of great things happened in Kidventure. We grew a lot. So we started off the year with like 50 some kids, and we ended it with, I know it's like hard to tell with everybody being sick and travel and something like that, but we probably have over 100 kids. So we grew exponentially this past year, which was wonderful. We don't have to wear masks anymore. At the beginning of last year, you guys, this time last year, we came into Kidventure wearing masks still, and we don't have to do that anymore. We have kids who are just falling in love with Jesus. And I don't know if you guys are noticing that or not, but, and I know it was hard because it may not be reflected in our baptism numbers, but like, we had a kid who was baptized, and she was telling her entire class why she was getting baptized. And we had a kid who was, like they were talking about goals and plans at school, and her goal that she talked about in front of the entire class was about reading her Bible and how important it was to read her Bible. I know my own daughter and we were having a conversation last night, I think, or this morning, I can't remember. She was talking about how like one of her friends doesn't know Jesus, and we've been, she's been like saying like, and then I've been talking all about Jesus with my friend, and so. So Abby's like trying to share Jesus, and I know our other kids in our classes are doing that as well. And they're learning how to pray, and we've had some really sweet times where they've heard from the Lord, and we did some imaginative prayer exercises where they got to like picture Jesus sitting and talking with them. And so it's just been a really beautiful year, and so it just really makes me excited for this upcoming year as we just build upon that. So as we think about 2023, I just again want to encourage you guys to just take the next few days to rest. Everything you guys need for Sunday is posted on Planning Center, so you can go there and look at the plans to be prepared. Elementary, I'm going to be sending you guys a separate email because we do need to change up your order of service on Sundays. So just be prepared, just check. I'm sorry to send that in the second email because that's not going to be applicable to everybody here. Also, you guys all have the new TVs this Sunday, so hopefully you are ready to use them. You know how to use them. I'll be your captain this Sunday, so depending on how busy check-in and stuff like that is, so maybe just make sure you show up a few minutes early to make sure you know how to work the TVs and you have everything you need. So I think that's it for now, you guys. If you need anything, let me know. I'm praying for all of you. I'm praying for the year. I can't wait to see you guys all on Sunday. Talk to you later.